Hello guys, and welcome to our top 10 games each of 2023. And 2023 is, I feel like, always going to hold a special place for us because it is the year that we got into board gaming. And we played a lot of games.
Over 200.
Different games?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes, we did.
Oh my god. So.
Over 500 plays.
It was very, very, very hard to
You did over
down.
1,000 plays.
I did?
Including BGA.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I think you did over 1,300 plays if I have my quick maths correct in.
Crazy. But yeah, it was very hard to narrow it down, but we have our stacks. And somehow, we only managed to have 4 games in common.
Ish. All right, you ready? The good old full rest shuffle.
The good old dice throne, specifically Pyromancer and Shadow Thief.
That one's fun. It's probably one of the prettiest ones,
Yeah.
I think. It's very vibey.
I feel like I had to include some sort of dice throne because we played it so much this year. And like thinking back on all of the characters, Pyromancer is my #1 favorite. If I was to say pick up, if you're like gonna get like a box of 2 to play with you and a little pal, this is the #1 I would suggest.
And then mine's for a shuffle. I actually haven't even opened this one, or I think I might have opened it once and not actually played it. But we got for a shuffle at Gen Con.
It was my favorite purchase of all of Gen Con.
I remember seeing it and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I think Hannah would like it.
And then it went up to 5 players, so I was like, oh, I'll get it. And then we got trapped at the Dallas airport for 1,000,000 hours.
We played it
a million
over
times.
and over and over again. And then me and Nick played it over and over and over again.
Yeah, my copy actually lived at Andrea's house for months.
Because we only got one copy of it. But then I got my own copy. I feel like it's a game that I really don't want to play like right now. Like it's fine, but it like was one of my favorite games of the year, if that makes sense.
I played over 500 plays of it on BGA, and I don't think it even came to BGA till like October.
That's honestly wild. I probably have like 20, no, maybe like 30 plays of this.
Yeah.
Something like that. But it's really fun. It is very unique, I think, with the multi-card. It's very easy for travel because realistically this box is like, you don't need the whole thing.
You just take the deck of cards.
And there's expansion coming out, right?
I believe so. It is like in playtest on BGA.
So that's pretty cool. These are kind of newer ones too.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Those are like old time loves.
These are like
loves.
some of the ugliest games.
No, I think this one's really pretty. Like whenever you like open, not the box, whenever you actually like open it, it's really pretty. So mine is Isle of Cats. I think it's so fun. It is a tile placement game. We've played it just the 2 of us. We've played it with 5 people with the expansion. And overall, it's just a really good time. It is a newer to us game. I've had it for a while, but it's a newer play and I want to play it again like right now.
This is also a newer to us one because you got this for Christopher's birthday and newer to playing but older to the collection. You got this for Christopher's birthday in March.
Yeah. Because I really wanted to play it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it in the advertisement.
We literally bought it from an advertisement that came in a different game.
I think it was Cartographers maybe.
And we don't even like that one.
Nope.
But yeah. This game is like you're basically rolling dice to build your own like D&D character, getting different equipment for it, and it's just so fun.
It really is, and you have expansions
and the adventure game.
Yeah, I'm excited. Number 8. Couldn't be more different.
It's so funny that that's like it goes to show that like people just like different things because this game in particular on my tier list, I'm pretty sure, and it was almost the bottom level for me.
Which I don't even get. It's such a fun one.
It
hurts your brain, but in the best way. I think the first time we played this game, I was just like...
That was all of our faces.
Are we playing this right?
We're like, no, we can't be.
Nick's really good at this.
Yeah.
Bizarrely. Nick, most of the boys are not good at much when it comes to games. Usually we win.
I would say, yeah. Andrea wins probably like 60 to 70% of the time. I probably win like 25% of the remaining time.
And the boys win like 3.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever the remaining is.
Yeah.
But this is really fun. I'm not even good at it. That's like one of the things. Like, I'm not even good at this game. I just think it's really fun. I love the tiles.
I think that's really telling that like you're not good at it, but you still have a lot of fun at it.
Yeah, it's like the tiles also. I love the tactileness of the tiles and the texture and the way that they sound when they click together.
I already see with your collection of games is how much you love tile placement. And mine would be Terraforming Mars. This is not a theme I would ever pick for a game, but this game is literally so fun.
I'm surprised that it's number 7. That's kind of wild because I feel like it's. I thought it'd be higher. No. Oh, yeah. No, 7. Right? No, I don't know backwards counting works.
10, 9, 8.
Oh, yeah.
10, 9, 8.
8. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
So.
It's a goodie.
It's a really, 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 really fun. But I think I've only played it like 3 times. And I don't feel like I've played it
a
recently.
lot more.
You played it a lot with just you and Nick. So I think that's part of it. I really didn't get as many plays of it in. But
I'm surprised Dice wasn't more. You didn't like Dice more.
Yeah. I kind of like them equal, but like if I like them equal, I'm just gonna go with the OG.
Yeah, I like this one more than the Dice one. But I do like the Dice one though. Yeah. Number 7.
Again, couldn't be more.
Oh my god. You're so funny.
What?
Because it's such an odd one to pick. I do like this game a lot, but it just didn't hit on my top 10.
I don't like this game at all.
I love this game. You're not good at this game.
I'm okay at it. I always come in the middle.
Yeah. Well, last time you actually had more fun. You did.
Yeah, but I still don't like it.
Yeah, she still had fun though. Everyone in the game group loves this game, and I think it's so fun. And we haven't even gotten to any of the modules, and that's what I'm like so excited about. And again, this is not a theme that I would go for. I do think the hype is real with this. We have talked about things that the hype is not real with.
Earth.
But this one I feel like is real. Do you like this game more than Earth?
Yeah.
It's a fun one, and it's another one.
It's one that's it's fine. It's just not like my cup of tea.
It's another one that's fun. You're not bored waiting for your turn because you're kind of like, well, one is like kind of all together, but you're also like wanting to see if anybody else messes up or like what everyone else is doing because sometimes it's just a wild time.
Yeah. And my number 7 is the Caruso Crew. This was another Gen Con pickup. And
random one.
Yeah, this is like a choose your own adventure storybook. Each person plays as a different character, and you have like a book, and depending on which character you play as, you can like see.
It says it's 7+.
There's no way.
Wild. 1 year older than Bennett? No.
Absolutely not. Some of the
like
puzzles
12.
are tricky. Yeah,
12
I
to
would
14.
say like 12 to 14. But it's just, I feel like I've just learned that I really like the choose your own adventure, more like storytelling type games. It's like one step away from like an RPG.
Yeah, it's easy and everyone can participate.
Yeah, everybody's working together. I feel like we've also learned we really like co-op games because we have some people in the game group whose turns take about 6.5 months.
So long.
So when we're doing co-op,
and Chris,
it's more like you're playing together.
Yeah, which we do like. Super fun. It got knocked out at like 12.
I just want to say I thought might be your like number 11.
No, yeah, that was high up there, and it was on sale for only like $18 on Amazon, and I almost picked it up. I'm just honestly waiting to see if they come out with more movies because they call it Volume 1.
They have to.
That's what like I'm feeling like it's got it, and it's Funko. I feel like I've also like learned Funko has some really good games for being like.
That we haven't played.
So do I.
Yeah.
But I feel like they all have like kind of unique mechanics for the most part.
I think like the components are always really nice.
Yeah, like everything's always really, 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 really
and they're
good
pretty
quality.
cheap. Like this is only $28.
And you can on Amazon get it usually for like 20-ish, and you can get it on Target for sales too.
Yeah. But yeah, this is animated. It is a Disney themed cooperative game where you're each playing is like a different movie and trying to complete your film in the movie studio before the bad guys win. And it's very fun.
Cooperative.
Co-op, yeah.
Which is always fun. It's like if Villainous was cooperative, I feel like.
And if Villainous like made sense. Because I feel like most of the time in Villainous I'm just like, what am I doing?
Because everyone has like a different objective. And I feel like till you figure out what your objective is. Especially for like Star Wars and stuff, I'm like, it's too much. Distilled, baby. Did I get this at?
No, you got the
I got
expansion
expansions.
and all of like the doodads.
This is a fun game. I want to play this one again too.
Yeah, I
I
got
also
this
have
and I got my own
expansion.
copy for Christmas.
I watched the vlogs.
Oh
Yeah. So this game is basically another one that I feel like all of the themes I don't really vibe with. Besides like Queen's Garden, like that's kind of me. But like otherwise, like I don't drink alcohol. But this is so fun. I like the push your luck in it. It's just like a nice taste of it. I feel like replayability. Like we are like I want to play this again like today. I want to play all of them today. It could be on the list because it's one of the ones that like
goes
it's
up to
fine.
5-player, but don't play at that.
Yeah, it's fine playing with 5-player, but I feel like it's not one that like adds anything to it by being 5-player. It just takes longer
because it's 30 minutes per player. So if you're playing at 5 people, that's 2.5 hours of your day.
That's like I feel like a conservative
Yeah.
estimate, but it is such a fun game. Another one that I feel like the quality of the like components and like the art is super nice as well. So I would definitely recommend this one. Like, oh my god. And that's
opposite.
Well.
So my number 5 is Mickey and Friends Food Fight. This is a silly haha, like, would you call it a dexterity game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a dexterity game where you're like basically having a food fight and it's Disney themed. And I played this game a lot, but like I played it a lot without you. Like it's a game that I was able to have fun playing with people who don't play
with
board
kids.
Games. My sister,
like
me,
grandparents, even.
Like my sister and her girlfriend like asked for their own copy for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bizarre. But your sister also likes
she's very like
games.
Party game type of person, but
even then, like not even.
Yeah. So it was I liked it for that, and it brought me a lot of joy this year. So I feel like it had to be the top 5, and it's Disney. Queen by Midnight.
Such a good game. We're actually gonna play this tonight, 3-player. It's another one that I feel like is better at a lower player count. With 5 people, it is quite a lot, but it goes up to 6 players. Basically, this is the most beautiful game ever. I love the clock tower in this, but it kind of gives me Dice Throne energy. Obviously, there's dice, but it's not like a main component, but it is like a deck building game. It is so fun, and we only just started playing this. We've only played it, what, like 2 or 3 times?
Twice. We played it on Halloween, and then we played it after.
But everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Everyone loves this game. It's a banger.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic one. If you get your hands on it, I definitely would pick that one up.
Here we are with number 4. For me, that is Distilled. We've already pretty much gone over the game. You're making different liquors. I think the whole concept, great, fun, wonderful time. I like the component of like you have your ancestor and you're making your family recipe. That's pretty cute. But overall, it's a banger.
My City, baby.
I'm shocked that's not first.
My City. Honestly, this one is one of those ones where it's just the memes. You know what I mean? It's such a fun game, and the like campaign of it is very like it's easy. Mm-hmm. Like it builds you up to be like a little bit more difficult. But it was just such a like everyone looked forward to it. Everyone had a good time with it. I won, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's like one of those things where it's like it's definitely like a core memory of our game group.
Yeah, and it's just such a good one. I think this would be a great family game too if you like had 4 people that you wanted to play with, but also you can play it. We've never actually played it.
No.
We've only ever played the campaign of it, and we also have My City Roll and Build, which is a nice bite-sized version, and then also My Island we plan on playing soon. I actually have 2 copies of it.
Because we have a 5-player play group.
Yeah, and I think that this is one that you could buy multiple copies of and just...
Yeah.
You just have to change a couple little things, but nothing too wild. But if you have been thinking about getting this, I would definitely pick it up, especially as like a starter.
It's another one that's very inexpensive and almost always can find on sale or at Amazon or.
And I feel like it's a good value.
For sure.
We hours and hours of playing this game.
And it was so fun.
It was so fun. I can't wait to do it again. Obsession.
This was like my favorite game for like multiple months in a row at the beginning of the year. We just haven't really played it in a while.
Yeah.
But I really like it. Basically, in this game, you like have your different like servants essentially that like work in your estate, and you're having them go out and like building new rooms and inviting guests, and sometimes you get some like gossips that give you negative points.
It's another game that is not more fun with more people.
No, this is very probably like 2 people type of game.
Yeah, the more people you have, the longer, and it's a long turn.
Yeah.
Because you have many, many steps in your turn, but it is fun.
It's a lot of fun. I do have the upstairs, downstairs expansion. Haven't gotten to it yet, but would love to.
Yeah, we should get to that. And isn't there another expansion or no?
There's the Wessex, which is just like another family.
Okay.
That'll still that one.
Still could be fun though.
Yeah.
And then mine, I'm not going to talk about too much, but it is Terraforming Mars. I just feel like this is such a banger of a game. Again, most of these themes are, besides like 2 of them, are not things that I like normally would gravitate towards. And this one also is a little bit intimidating, I think. Out of all the games, might be one of the top 3 intimidating.
Yeah. I think one of the worst things about Terraforming Mars is that I think that the like little player boards that they give you should just come. Like I would pay more for the game for them to be a little bit like not a piece of paper.
Yeah, and it is in the card game. You do have the dual layer board, so the little pieces don't fly everywhere. But that is like one of the worst parts of the game is the player boards. But I did buy the ones on Etsy for $1 bazillion, so. Love this one, and I feel like we didn't play it for a while, and then whenever we got back to it, we were like, oh my god, I forgot how good this was. A lot of things you could do, a lot of replayability. There is a lot of expansions, prequels, etc. that we still have to play.
For sure.
But again, another one that I think is best at 2 people.
Absolutely.
In my opinion.
We have the same number one. I'm shocked that's your number one.
I feel like it has to be.
I would think this would be.
No, I haven't played this as much as I played that.
Okay.
Dice roll, baby! Dice roll, baby!
Forest Shuffle.
Okay, so this one for me is my favorite because it's my OG character. I love playing as Scarlet Witch. I feel like I know all of her cards. I know her board. I know all of her things. I hate Loki, but I think this is another one, the theme. I don't care about Marvel.
No.
I don't really care about many themes of anything, actually, if you really think about it.
I feel like when we first started playing games, you're like, ooh, I like this. You went by cute, and now you're like, let me do the research and see.
Let me look and see what we're
What's
playing
the
with here.
actual?
I think Dice Throne is so fun. It's also great for travel. You could just take 2 characters and put them in your bag.
Because they're all in their own little, like,
containers
inside.
I didn't even realize that her complexity was a 4.
Yeah, because I think in the tier list you said that she was easy. But really
Yeah, I thought she was. Maybe it's because I played her so much as I thought, but I just think Dice Throne is so fun. It's another one that you can play 4-player, but I think is best at 2-player. That's just the way that the cookie's gonna crumble on that one. But overall, I think number 2 is just a favorite of Dice Throne. Dice Throne is just one of my favorite games, one of the games that I got super into initially. I love dice. I love the like cards and like it's almost like people say Battle Yahtzee. And I think that's fun.
Yeah, for sure. My number 2 is Forest Shuffle. I mean, like I said, I've played over 500 games on BGA last year. I've played a bazillion games in person. For some reason, I do tend to gravitate towards nature-themed board games, but I will be honest with you, I actually hate nature in real life.
It's just really pretty too.
But it's really pretty. The animals are cute.
It's unique.
The way it's played is very unique.
It's another one that's great for travel.
Yeah, it's just wonderful. Apparently we have the same top favorite game of the year, you guys. Dun, 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 dun. My sweet baby Ark Nova. This game was my top game of the month for like 8 months straight, I swear to God.
It was so annoying. It was her whole, it was and is her whole personality. My thing is it's not like, if you asked me what I wanted to play, like currently, it probably would not like be brought up on a list, but I feel like because I played it so much, I used to play it like all day long on BGA. I don't really go on BGA too much anymore. I feel like I'm more of like a physical person. Like I need to touch things to get the joy, and I don't know. I think we played it every
week for girls' night for months straight.
Because of you.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, I need to play it. But everyone that we have played it with loves it like immensely. It is a little bit more of an intimidating game to get into.
Yeah. But I think once you like learn the rules, it's really not that hard. And
I think it takes one game.
Yeah, I will say though, I feel like 'cause I've taught people in person and online, and I feel like when I was teaching one of my friends how to play, like we were together, but I taught him how to play on BGA, and I think that was easier.
I think did he play it in real life though?
Not yet.
I think that only thing is teaching it that way is gonna be like kind of a crutch.
Yeah.
Because it's like it guides you to what you can do. Whereas this, it's like a free-for-all. So if you could, I would do the...
And the expansion is fun, too. We do have that as well.
And the extra maps and stuff. But yeah, it's a super cute game. It's, I feel like, definitely one of the best,
and
like,
as
ever.
a kid who grew up playing Zoo Tycoon and not Planet Zoo.
I feel like it's not anything like that.
But it's
the theme. It's the theme and the vibes. But you got the tile placement in there, even though I don't feel like the tile placement's, like, a huge part of the game. I feel like nothing's actually really that, like, it's like set collecting, like, but otherwise it's just overall fun. I feel like it's a game like most people have played, but it's a winner. It's our number one. Our number one for, I wonder what number one's gonna be next year.
We better get playing.
I know, we have a lot of games. Let us know your number one game of 2023 because we want to play it. Yeah. We want to play it.
We do. And if there's any games in our top 10 that you're excited to try.
Yeah, let us know in the comments down below. But otherwise, we will talk to y'all in our next video. Bye!
Well, one's not out here.
What is it?
And I thought about it. Viticulture.
Oh, yeah.
I really like viticulture. I really liked
What's the order?
No order.
Okay.
I don't work like that. They're all equal. It's like, children, they're all equal.
But you have favorites.
And then maybe Arc Nova.
Okay.
Because everybody loves Arc Nova.
Yeah.
So wait, what was is that your top 3?
Yeah. That'd be my top 3.
Is that your final answer?
No, because I love them all. I told him I'd pick like 12 top games, one for each month. Like Heat, so good. Terraforming Mars, My City, Forest Shuffle, Distilled's really good. What, Azul? Yeah.
Queen's Garden, yeah.
Also, Seven Wonders.
Yeah.
I'd say it's an old school game, but for some reason I love it. I don't know why.
You and Chris.
It's, I don't know, there's something
I think
about
it's
it.
because it's fast and
Yeah,
like
it's
pretty
that-
easy.
yeah.
And everybody's going at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really narrow.
Yeah, it's just like a boom. Yeah. Almost like card
I'm shocked
games.
you
Oh my
didn't
gosh,
know
like
that
card
was
games, like Here to
I thought about
Slay,
it.
Unstable Unicorns, Dungeons and Dragons, obviously. Okay, that's all. Bye!